Friends, enemies, and internet losers, I have returned. Hello. My name is Baroness Cameron, the Aging Rockstar, and welcome to the Aging Rockstar Reviews. We're going to start today with a couple of guys that I found on YouTube. I really quite enjoy their stuff. They only have a couple of few things up, but it's good. Listen. It's excellent. Their names are Tim and Jules, and you can find them at youtube.com/sick solo. That's sick as in I feel sick. Sick solo 13T. When I first started watching, when I first saw this, I didn't actually hear them yet. I thought, oh my god, they're hippies. I don't like hippies. But the one saving grace that hippies always had was the music. Like, for instance, I think that the lasting legacy of the hippies was the consolidation of neoconservatism. Thank you! Bastards. But Jefferson Airplane still rules. Pre-Starship. Pre-Starship. So, this is Tim and Jules. A little clip of their stuff. I really love the intro to this bit. The rhythm has a very Tom Waits feel to it. And anything that makes me think of Tom Waits is a good thing. Sounded like Martha Stewart just there. It's a good thing. Okay. Roll the clip.
Staring at the moon so high up there, wondering could it be envious of what it sees down here.
So that was Tim and Jules, youtube.com/sicksolo13T. Our next YouTube video comes from youtube.com/PHICRYY. I don't know. They call themselves Berkay and Baris. They're from Turkey. And this is a neat little tune. I do not believe that it is an original of theirs. I'm not sure if it's Turkish Top 40 or what it is, because I stopped listening to North American Top 40 about the same time that Michael Jackson stopped listening to his lawyers. So, Turkish Top 40, not something I'm big on. But I like this little clip. It sort of reminds me of Peter, Paul, and Mary without the Mary. So, Peter and Paul, I guess. So, this is Berkay and Baris. Roll it.
Sensiz dolaştım yağan yağmurla, esen rüzgarı yalnızlığa kattım. Sen yoktun, ben varsın gibi yaptın. Hasretin yaktı da ses çıkarmadın. Sen yoktun, ben varsın gibi yaptın.
And I'm rambling, as I often do. So maybe next week I'll change the theme song to Ramble On by Led Zeppelin or something like that. Speaking of Led Zeppelin, if you like classic rock, have I found a YouTube channel for you. It's youtube.com/Joey116. And it is packed to bursting with video clips related to and pertaining to and about and all that other redundant shit. Classic rock. There's some live performances in there. There's some videos in there. There's some documentary footage in there. It's a lot of really neat stuff. It'll take you a long time to get through it, but I really think that it's worth it because it's pretty cool stuff. I fucked it up. Ramble on. Okay. Oh yeah, it's something that I wanted to bring up. Last episode, whatever you want to call it, I had that clip of clips from Soundproof. And if you take a look at this picture here, you will see a gentleman by the name of J.D. Roberts. And he was one of the original VJs when Much Music started up. And if you take a look at this picture here, you will see that he is now John Roberts, anchor of American Morning, I think it's called, on CNN. So, nice job, John. Good Canadian kid. Making it south of the border. Bastard. So I'm going to finish up with, I know this isn't music, but it's about music. Got this for Christmas. Let's see if we can get it up there without the... There we go. Psychotic Reactions and Carburetor Dung by Mr. Lester Bangs. Lester Bangs was a record reviewer, a music critic. He was sort of the Hunter Thompson of music critics. I quite enjoy his stuff. I'll be honest, I did not know that Lester Bangs even existed until I saw Almost Famous. And Philip Seymour Hoffman did a wonderful portrayal of Lester Bangs. I found a video on a YouTube of Lester Bangs giving the world his opinions about Roxy Music. He doesn't like them. But he describes them in his Lester Bangs way. So here's a clip from that video. We'll just roll it. And if you take a look at it and listen to Lester Bangs, you'll see that Philip Seymour Hoffman really did capture sort of the vocal mannerisms of the man quite well. So let's roll that.
In rock music, you see the triumph of artifice, because what they are about is that they're not about anything. Musically, they're incredible synthesis of a lot of different things, but I think that their vitality and their longevity will be quite limited due to the fact that the leader of the group is this fellow named Brian Ferry, who is possibly the most vacuous excuse for a superstar that has yet been presented to us. Now, like I became a big Roxy Music fan when they did Stranded, and after that it was my unfortunate experience to meet Mr.
So
Ferry
that was the Lester Bangs. Interesting guy. Dead guy, but what you gonna do, right? Speaking of death, last night I watched Death Sentence. Kevin Bacon's new one. It's directed by James Wan, the guy who wrote and directed Saw, based on a book by Brian Garfield. It was all right. I mean, it was, if you like watching people get blown up with shotguns and stuff, it's pretty cool. Also, if you can imagine Spaz from Meatballs growing up to be a crime lord that looks a lot like John Goodman, yeah, you'd be into it. Now, I wouldn't say that the movie was derivative, but let's just say that if you didn't like Man on Fire, Taxi Driver, Straw Dogs, Desperate Hours, Judgment Night, Four Brothers, Kill Bill, Pale Rider, or The Crow, then you probably won't like this one either. Anyhoodle, that is it for me. If you have a show coming up, let me know. I'll let them know. Likewise, if there's anything on the internet that you think I should be listening to, send it along, and I will pass it along. Until I'm... never mind.